Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and I'm very happy to bring to you this unboxing of the Phantasma Tarot by Paulina Fae, also known as Paulina Cassidy, who's done numerous other decks. So I'm going to get the plastic wrap off of this beautiful deck, and we're going to dive right in. Phantasma Tarot by Paulina Fae is a brand new US Games publication. So I don't know, for those of you who are overseas or in other countries, if you have another avenue to purchase this deck, because I don't think it's available on Amazon. In fact, I had to pre-order it off the US Games website, and as far as I know, they still do not ship overseas, but let me know in the comments if that has changed. I am very happy to see that this beautiful deck is in a hard two-piece box with thumb cutouts, where many of her decks, her Joie de Vivre and her Paulina Tarot, have been in these tuck boxes here. So beautiful all the way around with Paulina Fae's beautiful artwork. Now I wonder why, and let me know in the comments if you know why she's going by Paulina Fae. Is that just a change of name from Paulina Cassidy? Is Paulina Fae going to be her professional name? Let me know in the comments below if you know. Now, on the back of the box, it says the Phantasma Tarot draws you into the colorful world of daydreams and magical visions, where kindred spirits guide you on an exciting journey through the 78 cards of tarot. You will learn a great deal about yourself from these mentors and mystical creatures. This 76-page guidebook shares their messages and life lessons, as well as instructions for 2 Phantasma Tarot spreads. So I like that they're supposed to be mentors. I really like that. All right, let's open it up. Oh, I love this terracotta, a light terracotta color on the inside of the box, and look at how bright and colorful that guidebook is. All right, we're going to take a look at this in a little bit and see how much information's in here. And the cards are plastic wrapped, so I'll need to get the shrink wrap off of these. I'll be right back. The deck is out of the plastic wrap, and just to give you a view of the box, yeah, I really like the color on the inside. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Now these backs, they're reminding me a lot of what was done with her Spiritsong Tarot. And if you don't know which deck that is, it is this beautiful deck right here. I would say that the cardstock is very similar, but this one, the new one, the Phantasma Tarot, feels a little bit more laminated but smooth. And let's check out the size. They are the exact same size. So this Phantasma Tarot is a little bit larger than a standard tarot size, I would say, because the Spiritsong is a little bit larger. So Phantasma Tarot, a little bit larger than the Joie de Vivre and the Paulina Tarot. So we are going to flip this beautiful deck over, have a musical flip through, and I'll meet you back on the other side. thrilled with this deck, the Phantasma Tarot. Now, as you can see, I do have the Joie de Vivre here, and I have the Paulina Tarot here. As you can see, I'm very, very thrilled because of the larger card size. As you can tell, we've got the larger card size, and because Paulina Fae's work is so detailed and intricate, I welcome the larger card because of the intricacies and the details, and with someone who has old eyes, or if you have problematic eyesight, you know, the intricate details in her other decks can be problematic and can put some people off. It doesn't put me off. I can read them with my reading glasses, but if I definitely need my reading glasses. With this deck, it is quite a bit easier, and I do feel that these little creatures in here are mentors. Now, if you're trying to decide if you already have one or two of these, her previous decks, if you need to get this one, let me help you decide with another musical flip through. So I'm going to flip through these cards, going one by one, and hopefully that can help you make a decision. So I'll be back and meet you on the other side again. remiss if I did not mention Paulina Fae's beautiful Spiritsong Tarot as well, because these two, the Phantasma Tarot and the Spiritsong Tarot, are the most similar in size. I think they're the exact same size in the box, and they have similar production quality. The thumb cutouts and the two-piece box, as opposed to the tuck boxes of her other two decks that I just showed. So we've got the hardcover two-piece box from US Games instead of the tuck boxes that we have for her earlier decks, the Joie de Vivre and the Paulina Tarot. Also, the books are very, very similar, as you can see, between the Spiritsong and the Phantasma Tarot. And we're going to take a look at the Phantasma Tarot book right now. It is beautiful. I believe this was the Strength card. And so we have an introduction. Welcome to the Phantasma Tarot. Phantasma itself means daydream, fantasy, or magical vision. It's also the name of a world of supernatural beings in which you'll find so many kindred spirits at the ready to welcome you here, most of whom I've but recently discovered as well. Crafted over a 4-year span of time, Phantasma is my 4th tarot deck. It really has been an exciting journey watching the deck's heart and soul take the lead as it unveiled its personality. As the cards were painted and the messages penned, I felt like a traveler documenting their secret haunts and special playgrounds. Within the world of Phantasma Tarot, may you discover new pathways, new powers, and new paradigms applicable in all that you do. Wishing you much health, happiness, and abundance. I think that is beautiful, and I think her description here really hits the nail on the head of how I view the deck. Let's see. Okay, she talks about the elements here, and then it goes straight into the card. So there's no pictures, but you get a little description, you get a message, keywords, a reverse message, and reversed keywords. Now, there's supposed to be 2 spreads. The Phantasma Spiral spread, so it's a 5-card spread. And we also have the Phantasma Trefoil spread. It's a 3-card spread. And then about the lovely creator. Now, the cardstock between the Spiritsong Tarot and the Phantasma Tarot, I think pretty much they're the exact same. Very, very similar. And these sizes are identical. But I'm just going to flip through a few cards. Now, this deck has a mixture. The Phantasma Tarot here has a mixture of the animal, natural, and fae, whereas the Spiritsong strictly sticks with the animals here. Now, you see, if you noticed with the Phantasma Tarot, that there's the first few cards are the animal energy. And I think that's largely true with, yes, the major arcana, and then you go into the more fae creatures in the minor arcana. So very, very similar. Here's Spiritsong, here's Phantasma. Except, yes, here we have Fae. And, oh, this Temperance card. Oh my gosh, this Temperance card. This Temperance card is everything to me. I think, oh my gosh, it is so beautiful and it touches my little watery soul. Gorgeous. She has renamed, as she does in both of these, she has renamed the Devil card. And she did previously in the Phantasma deck renamed the Wheel card, I believe it was. So, okay, here we've got the Fae here in the Phantasma. So we've got a good mix of the natural world and the Fae world in the Phantasma. So you're going to have to make a decision. If you have any of these decks, do you think you need to get the Phantasma? Now, I would say if you don't have any of Paulina Fae's decks, I would probably get the Phantasma Tarot first, because it does have the mix of the natural and the Fae. So you get it all in this deck. Now, one thing I would like to point out that I really do like about this deck, and I'm really excited about, is that I think that the court cards do it for me. They embody the energy for me of the traditional RWS deck. I have a problem with the court cards differentiating in some decks, you know, the energies, you know, how does for instance, maybe the Ace of Wands differentiate from the Ace of Pentacles, and, you know, depending on the artwork. So I like that these court cards, at least for me, seem to embody the essence of their suit. Whether if it's the posture, the expression, the whimsical nature, the color palette, it tends to help me a little bit more. And I'm just pulling this from the top of my head. It's just a feeling that I'm getting, that I think that I'll be able to read these court cards. I just really, really appreciate the courts in this deck. I do. I especially love the queens. I love all the queens. I think they are gorgeous. Yes, I really do think these courts do it for me. And the fact, again, that they are on larger cards, slightly larger cards, really, really helps me absorb the energy and the meaning and symbolism of the courts in this deck. So I'm really excited about that. Let's do a quick little shuffle, and these feel like a dream. If you are a riffle shuffler, you'll have no problem. It's the beautiful, wonderful US Games cardstock. While we are talking about Paulina Fae's decks, I do have her Fairy Guidance Oracle that comes in this rather large box that's coming apart at the corner. Now, this deck is a sweet little deck that comes with a fantastic guidebook, really fantastic guidebook, sweet little message, and you can see how, you know, it's got her aesthetic. It's just got her stamp all over the card. Now, this was not put out by US Games. This one was actually put out by Llewellyn. So it's got that old papery Llewellyn cardstock, but do you see how well these would go with any one of her decks, including the new one? It's got sweet little messages on it. I do not have her Witchlings deck yet, or her Pixiekins Oracle. I do really want to get the Witchlings. I think, again, that would be another deck that you can combine with all her other tarot decks very well. But you see what a sweet little deck this is, and it's got a sweet little size. And I'm just showing you just in case you're not aware of it. I'm not sure if this is still available. I would say probably Amazon would be your best bet, or probably the Llewellyn website. But you see, it's like very, very, very sweet. And I just had to show you this deck because it's part of my Paulina Fae collection. So that is it. I hope I gave you enough information for your purchasing decisions about this new deck, the Phantasma Tarot by Paulina Fae. I tried to cover it all: cardstock, box production, the images, comparison with her other decks, just in case you have all of her other decks. But if I missed anything, please let me know in the comments below. I'd be happy to answer and try to help you in the best way I can. So with that, I will leave you to get on with your beautiful day. Bye for now.